So everyone, I'm sure you all know this by now, but here on the Ray Brawl Stars channel, we like to go deep into theory crafting, and it's been a really long time since the last episode of Brawl News, or Brawl Theories here inside the game, and it's for a good reason. A lot of interesting things have come to the forefronts with the introduction of this brand new environment, the monsters, as well as just the update. We have things to cover in today's video, such as a potential third new brawler for the superhero family hinted at in the animations, as well as a really significant update to the WKBRL livestream. We might have some verification that it is trustworthy. So guys, let's get straight away into everything. Strap up, it's gonna be epic. Let's do it. Alright you guys, so to start off today's video, we're going to be going over some of the really obvious things that people were picking up even when the Brawl Talk aired, and that is a new Morse code machine in the brand new environment. Gearing up into a brand new environment map, as you can see, top left hand corner, we have a helicopter tower, or whatever it is, displaying a Morse code much like in the Tara's Bazaar environment. So I'm going to try to post up there, get away from the pressure of the bots. If we stay alive. Thank you, Bo. That was big helpful. But as you can see, at the top left-hand corner, we have that cell tower. And if you ask me, it's quite a bit more obvious than, dang you, Rosa. Screw you. So if we slow it down here as we're waiting to respawn, we can get a better picture for what this actually looks like. So it is a skyscraper with a helicopter landing on top of it, but on the lower portion of it, the building right next to it, we have an antenna that is emitting a Morse code much like in Tara's Bazaar. Now I've been doing a little bit of digging inside the community, seeing what a lot of people are saying, and the general consensus of what the Morse code is this time around is the exact same thing in Tara's Bazaar. It is emitting WKBRL, so no change there. And I've been seeing a lot of people a little bit disappointed on that front, but I want to tell you why it's not disappointing at all. Now don't get me wrong, I think if this Morse code was sending off a different message than it was in Tara's Bazaar, it would have been incredibly cool, right? Another piece to the puzzle of this overarching theme that we have going on here, the mystery inside of Brawl Stars. But I think it's not that crazy big of a problem. I almost think it's even cooler than it's saying WKBRL again, because it confirms a few things. Number one is that this message had nothing to do with this update specifically. A lot of people, when the Morse code first came out with the Tara's Bazaar environment, were trying to relate it to this next update to come, but since it is now making an appearance in a second update, right, two different environments, it means that it's something more important. The message is for this overarching theme or something completely different, but bigger than specific individual updates, in my opinion. So I really like that aspect. It would have been cool to have something else getting sent our way message wise, but I like the fact that it's getting like back-to-back appearances, WKBRL. So cool. So since WKBRL is an ongoing trend here in back-to-back updates, we know that it has some sort of significance, right? They wouldn't put it in the new environment again if it wouldn't, and it all draws back to this live stream once again, which kind of transitions us into the next bit of news that I have for you guys in today's video. Now, as you all know, this live stream is the WKBRL live stream. We got that tag down in the bottom right hand corner, and you all know my suspicions surrounding this whole thing. I thought it was a little bit too like weird to be something official from the Supercell dev team. All these cryptic messages, all these creepy noises, and things along those lines. If you guys want any more information on this, I've done so in-depth videos surrounding this live stream, two different parts, so make sure to go check those out. I'll leave those linked in the description down below. But new findings from this last update basically verifies that this live stream is legit from the Brawl Stars dev team or the Brawl Stars universe. Someone from the team is emitting this, or it is intentional, is what I'm trying to say. So let's get into the evidence. So once again, circling back to our partner in crime with all this WKBRL stuff, we have Development Art. Link in the description down below. Once again, check out his Twitter if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff. He posts about it a lot, and it's fun to kind of continue the thread if you guys are interested in that stuff. But as you can see, when you're just about to update the game or open up the game once you downloaded the update, we have these links. So we have support, privacy policy, terms and service, parents guide, and question mark. And this says it all, guys. In the actual notes for your updated game, the Brawl Stars game itself, it has the link to the live stream. Guys, if this wasn't legit, the Brawl Stars dev team or just Brawl Stars as a company wouldn't be using this in the actual notes of the update. So this confirms a lot of things. It means all the evidence that we found in our 2 videos surrounding the WKBRL live stream just got that much more close to being confirmed. Of course, those are still theories that we ended up coming to, but there's a reason for each and every sound on this live stream if it is legit or verified. So again, pointing to something coming out in the near future, or it just means that we need to keep a closer eye on the things that are being said in this live stream. Something really important might come around that is leading us to that next big potential overall arcing theme of the theme park or things along those lines. So I think that's incredibly fun. Okay, so next, transitioning away from the WKBRL Morse code stuff in today's video. You guys know that I'll keep you up to date if anything else interesting comes about from the live stream. I'll keep you guys up to date, maybe a part 3 of that little series we have going on. But next, we have more news surrounding the animations as well as the new environment in the game, potentially leading to the 3rd new brawler in the game or something even more. So let's get into it. Okay, so we're going to be diving into these Easter eggs found in the animation that was released when the update came out by starting off with a tweet from Ash that was tweeted out a few days ago. As you can see, he says, "We see the star logo again in the animation. I'm convinced that there's more to this story and a possible 3rd superhero brawler related to this." So as you can see in the photos, Ash, along with several others in the community, pointed out a few different things, and it's this continuous logo, and it is star. So there's an example of it there. Here's another one, star on the side, and this is actually in game from the Brawl Talk, and this here is also in game with the star logos on the rail carts or the railroads, whatever you want to call it, the train carts. So there's a few different ways people are looking at this logo. Number 1 is star, RR, and then the second is just the full thing, star, and then that little piece in the middle is just the logo of it. So scrolling down into the comments, Peach gives his 2 cents on the situation, and that is it may be a rail station system, RR for railroad, so star railroad system, and it would make sense since we see it on the actual train carts. And then several other people thinking that it might be like a hotel or a manufacturing company that is actually helping to develop the superhero robot, or just some people thinking that it's an actual homage to like the Avengers logo, because it kind of looks like that, I guess. In here it kind of looks like that. I don't know. You guys have to be the judges on that. I just kind of take what I see. And then probably the most popular theory surrounding this whole star logo is what Ash brought up. This might be leading to the 3rd brawler in the superhero family, where some people are making the connection that this logo was symbolizing Surge coming around the corner, the new update, Monster, or it was the Max's logo, almost implying that Max is the leader of everything. And maybe this new logo, Star, is kind of leading up to that next superhero brawler. Now, I think it's incredibly important to keep in mind that we just came off of an update a few days ago that was centralized around this superhero brawler, Surge, adding the 2nd member to the family. So I think it's a little bit unlikely that we would get, for our next new brawler in the game, another superhero brawler. I feel like the dev team likes to kind of switch it up a little bit. Perfect example, we had Tara's Bazaar, and now we had like a monster superhero Destruction in the City season. So I don't think we would get a 3rd season that would be right up that alley again, but it might be something down the road. But yeah, guys, all of that incredibly interesting. I'm really curious to hear what you guys have to think on all this. Do you think it's a 3rd brawler, superhero brawler coming to the game, or do you think it's just like a logo popping up? Maybe the star is where the headquarters of these superheroes are from or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I love your guys' input. But moving along to our final bit of news or theory crafting in today's video, and that has everything to do with this whole theme park theory, overarching theme that we have in Brawl Stars. So let's get into it. So once again, moving along to our partner in crime Develop are putting together another little theory surrounding the WKBRL or the theme park theory that we have here in the game. And as you can see, we are seeing this logo pop up once again. I'm sure you guys think this is a little bit familiar, as I thought it was when I first saw it, but it's the same logo that we're seeing on those crowns scattered throughout the map. So another little homage to the things that we keep seeing in the game, such as these crowns. So Develop Art continues further in a little bit of video evidence on one of the maps here, and it's very discreet, almost like they're trying to be secretive or having us look into it a little bit further. So it has the Brawl Stars logo, and then it swaps to that smiley face Brawl Stars logo, as opposed to like the frowny skull that we traditionally have in Brawl Stars. So what this means, I'm not quite sure, but I do think it's another nice little homage to this whole theme park theory that we have in the game, or if it's not that, it's something connected to the last season that we had in the game from the crowns, right? So they're stacking upon each other, more evidence supporting this little smiley face. So yeah, guys, really interesting. But yeah, everybody, like I said before, that was all the news that I have for you in today's video. I like all this stuff that's kind of coming out. We have stuff that is kind of extending off of this ongoing theory that we have in the game, that it's connected to a theme park, the overarching theme park theory here inside Brawl Stars, as well as other little juicier ones, maybe pointing to the next season of the Brawl Pass or another update coming around the corner, a new superhero brawler fitting into the superhero family that we have. But yeah, guys, really cool. I'll be keeping up with this stuff. If anything else new comes around the corner, I'll be making another video on it so you guys can keep in the loop. But yeah, guys, if you did enjoy the video today, make sure to slap a like on it. I would really appreciate that. And yeah, stay tuned to the channel for more developments. With that being said, make sure to have a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out, everybody.